drown in his waters. Didn't know where the stream would get me. Swear it felt just like torture, till you showed how to set myself free. Ooh, I won't go, I will stay here with you. Ooh, see. No, I'm safe in your shelter. Feels like home when no waves can reach me. Ooh, I won't go, I won't go, I will stay here with you. Ooh, cause I know I'll be lost without you. Just like the angels, I need your wings to carry me far from these devilish things. Even if darkness fears me tonight, I know I'm still seeing your ocean eyes. Oh, even if darkness fears me tonight, I know I'm still seeing your ocean eyes. You know, I'm safe in your shelter. I know I'm still seeing your ocean eyes. Even if darkness fears me tonight, I know I'm still seeing your ocean eyes. Just like the angels, I need your wings to carry me far from these devilish things. Even if darkness fears me tonight, I know I'm still seeing your ocean eyes. I'm running through this town like I don't care. I'm hoping you will answer all my prayers. I will try my best and I will breathe again. Cause I'll give you everything. All of my love, all of my love. I give you all of my love, baby. All of my love, baby. All of my love, all of my love. I give you all of my love, baby. All of my love, baby. All of my love, baby.
Welcome everyone here tonight as we are live right here in Texas. This is the PGR Wheels America 195 brought to you right here on the Blackout Racing Network by myself, Brandon Smith. Now, you guys still send a shout out to my loving wife, Jenny Lockwood Smith, for always being on the social media deal as we've been hearing about outages and everything else, internet issues. So I don't know what's going to happen here tonight if guys are able to make it or break it, but apparently it's affecting nationwide. So hopefully these drivers are keeping everything in check, so to speak, as far as their internet, and hopefully it works out for them. You can kind of see we do have Gabriel Garcia already top of the charts, 29.77, his top time. So he's doing pretty good. He came here to play, so maybe he'll stick it out this time and get that finish he's been waiting for, very hungry to get. Now let's see tonight's race info. This is week 7 here at PGR. It is Texas Motor Speedway. This 1.46 miles track at 73 degrees, located in Fort Worth, Texas. Got 6-mile-an-hour winds. It's cloudy and 70 degrees outside. They're going to have to contend with that wind. It can affect the race. It can cause the car to tighten up if it is in the wrong spots. Just saying, if it comes out of the wrong corner of the track, you can tighten the car up or loosen it up. It all depends on the circumstances. Of course, the wild child, Doug Ward, in that Wildberry machine, the Wild Munch, is in second place on the tower right now. He's doing a pretty good job. Of course, new to the season, but not new to the stream, Mike Banachek is back and looking badder than ever. Is he gonna rock and roll here tonight, or is he gonna wreck it? We don't know. Checkers or wreckers, baby. That's what I'm talking about. You just straight up 10 in. Don't stop until you see God or the checkered flag. As a few drivers out there know what I'm talking about, as it's been done by a few drivers in the past. Let's bring up Mike Vandercheck. It's been a while. Let's see how he's feeling. Mike. Oh, Mike.
Hey, what's up?
It's been a long time. Your mic's a little quiet, but not a problem. We'll just turn you up a bit. How are you feeling today, coming back? It's been a while since we've seen you on the stream, but it looks like you're back and badder than ever. How do you feel?
I feel all right. Just got to see how it goes. I think tires are going to come into play at this track, no doubt. So just stay out of trouble and see where we are at the end.
All right, man. Well, glad to see you back, and hopefully you have a good night.
All right, thanks, buddy.
Thank you. There we go. Get him back down there. Now let's hear from Robert Lawson, who's back here. Let's see how he's feeling. Robert.
Hey, Brandon, can I talk to you a little bit? I'm having some problems I got to take care of.
Okay, gotcha. There we go. He's a little bit busy. Let's hear from Doug Ward, the wild child. Let's hear from him. Dougie boy.
Hey there.
We came up with a new nickname. You're no longer Wild Mary Doug.
Oh?
No, you're just a wild child.
All right.
But you're here tonight. It's Texas. The car looks great. You're looking fast. Even though you're only like 0.1 behind. How is it feeling out there so far?
You know, it's feeling good. Car's handling pretty nice. I think it's a bit cooler than it was last time we came here, so a little bit more grip, I think. And I think we're in for a pretty good race here at Texas. My home track.
Your home track, so are you here to throw it down?
I'm certainly here to try.
Are you going to draw the line and be like, go ahead, boys, cross this line?
I'd say that's a little more aggressive than I usually try to be, but you know, maybe that's what needs to happen.
Have you met me? How many times have I not done that? Yeah,
not many.
You know what I'm talking about. We'll just say that you guys are gonna have a lot of fun when I'm racing.
Yeah.
But Doug, glad to see you on the track. Glad to see you putting up some really good lap times. Good luck here tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Doug Ward's ready to go. No, Flipper's streaming in the deal, but if anybody knows this man, we're going to interrupt Gabriel Garcia. Gabe!
What's going on, B. Smith?
Man, I interrupted your stream. I'm sorry. Here, I'll put you back. I'm just messing with you.
I paused it. You're good. Hey, I love watching your streams, man.
But here tonight, it's Texas. You're looking fast. But let's face it, you've had some trouble in the past. You've been a little bit unpredictable, not able to get the finishes you want. What can we expect to see out of that zero car here tonight?
I've been pretty wishy-washy with this track. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes it feels fast, sometimes it feels unpredictable. But as long as my car doesn't turn into an EV, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, you've had the sound difficult. It's been one thing after another for you. I mean, you seem to get caught up in the wreck, or your sound goes out, so you can't actually hear what is alongside you. You can't hear another car screaming. So it doesn't seem like it's been fixed to where you can be a little bit more competitive tonight.
I've been testing it for the past couple days. Honestly, I'm hoping it's. I mean, I've been tuning it for the past day pretty extensive, so I'm going in with the hope that we'll be fine tonight, but hope for the best, plan for the worst type of situation. You know, at the end of the day, if I lose sound, I still got to race it out. You know, at the end of the day, we're fighting for a championship here.
All right, man. Well, head on a swivel. Hopefully it doesn't go out. And good luck here tonight.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, Flipper, I do wish him the best of luck. He is fast. He's set. Hopefully he can get the finishes we've been waiting for. But let's go hear from somebody who's in his talking to him. Let's hear from our race reporter, Jamie Pugh, to see what kind of energy he's sensing for down the track. Jamie.
Brandon Smith.
Man, what a night. It's Texas. We're here. These guys, we got new blood on the track. The drivers are looking set. The times are looking very close. You know, what kind of energy are you sensing around the track from down there in pit lane?
I mean, a lot of just, you know, guys are kind of don't know which direction to go. I mean, you put 4 tires on it and the thing's fast, but, you know, the speed falls off very quickly.
Yeah, we were talking about the tire deal. You know, and, me and you have been racing ovals, and I even tell you, Texas will eat tires. But as what you taught me, the higher G's you enter in the turn, the more the tire's going to wear. Do you feel like the drivers they can figure out how to eliminate that tire, keep that car under control at a lower speed and get on the higher, a faster exit are going to be a better, give better runs, are going to be better to save their tires?
Right, exactly. I mean, it's, you know, you got to be smooth on the wheel. You got to be gentle picking up the throttle, you know, coming up out of the corner. I mean, one slip of the tire, and I mean, you're already hurting it, you know. So it's the guys that can save the most tire is probably what's going to win this race. I mean, I anticipate this race running long, you know, but you're also, you know, make sure you nail your pit stops, because if guys start coming early for tires, you better not be far behind them or you're going to get caught behind the 8 ball.
All right, man. Well, glad to have you in the chat as always. I'm sure it'll be fun as you are a race reporter. You got multiple hats on tonight.
Gotta love it, right?
Yeah, there's a few people on your level, but not too many of them.
It's all fun. That's what it's about.
All right, man. Well, good luck. Have some fun, man. I'll be pulling you up throughout the night. As JB is Gerald in the card, race reporter / spotter / pit boss / very good friend. Oh, you didn't expect that one at the end, did you? No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Well, good luck to you, Jamie. Hopefully you can keep these guys in line. If Gabe steps out of line, just tell him smack him around a bit.
All right, 10-4.
I brought my toolbox there with the special stuff in it, like the special wrenches and stuff. Feel free to grab whatever and launch it across the pit lanes.
Oh, perfect. I'll make sure to do that for you.
All right, I'm going to get you down to the guys. Thank you for coming on up.
No problem. Have a good one.
Thank you. So Jamie Pugh just down the track, just chilling. But in the meantime, Doug Ward puts up a faster time, 29.06. So it's looking like Doug has a little bit of extra pep in his step as we are 20 minutes into practice. Getting set to go to town here. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. We're going to just talk a little bit about tonight's race sponsors, of course, being That's Right, Wheels America. If you need anything fixed there, some rims repaired or something, go to wheelsamerica.com to get in touch with those guys who definitely know their rims, wheels, and anything that anything you need on your rims and tires. They'll get you set up. They also repair them. They do all sorts of stuff. I checked them out one time. Definitely looking into using them for a couple of set of rims I got, but maybe not. I don't know yet. Still deciding. But reach out to me at wheelsamerica.com. Tell them Brandon sent you, and they might know who I am. I doubt it, but you know, Thomas Meeks does. So reach out to him, and maybe Thomas Meeks, and maybe they can get you set up. Should go back to the live stream. See Ben Madden from Australia's here, the Ryobi car. Might have to do like an update on everything.
Hey, Brandon.
Yes.
Hey, there's a guy that's trying to get into the league. I don't know if you can add him or not.
I cannot. He's got to reach out to Perry or Urban.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
And while you're up here, Mike, you brought this on yourself, buddy.
What's up?
It's your first race back. Oh, wait. Never mind. It was Robert that I needed to talk to. All right. See you, Mike.
All right. See ya.
See ya. All right. Let's bring up Robert and see if he's able to talk now. Hi there, Robert.
Hey, just got it fixed just now. What's up?
All right. So you're here. It's Texas. How are you feeling coming into this one, especially after a grueling time in Portland?
About the same as usual. Have a teammate now.
Oh, so you got a teammate. Everything's looking on the up and up. When it comes to talking like strat and all that, are you gonna feel like you're gonna be pretty competitive here, or is he gonna be one of those you guys are gonna feel it out before you guys start trying to blow through the traffic?
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm not one to just manhandle it right off the bat. I want to see what I got. Plus, I lost so much practice time here, so we'll see.
All right, man. Well, hopefully keep it all squared away. And good luck here tonight.
Lone Wolf Racing, huh?
You guys are Lone Wolf Racing now, huh?
That's what I called myself when I was by myself. So I said, hey, Mike, might as well be Lone Wolf Racing, right?
All right, man. Well, good luck. And man, I'm taking it. The Lone Wolf Racing Group.
All right, thanks, buddy.
Thank you. So the Lone Wolves are going to be rocking as Mike Vanacek and Robert Lawson paired up, ready to go to town against a solid group of drivers. Might not be the biggest, but they will definitely be competitive here tonight. Every driver here it seems like they've got quite a bit of practice here. It's going to require practice. You have to get laps together. You want to stay clean. You want to stay off the wall. As so many drivers have found out, if you are not a give and take driver, you are not going to make it to the finish. If you are, there's a difference between being aggressive and being over and taking a position while keeping the car clean versus I'm going to be aggressive and chop the nose and hope I don't get hit. There's two different ways of racing that one. Drivers that have figured it out are doing pretty good. Drivers that can't usually wash out. They're not going to do the best. So hopefully a lot of drivers do figure that out here tonight. And then we get a photo finish. Now let's hear from Charles Balance, who just showed up. Let's hear from him. Oh, Chucky.
Hey, what's up?
Man, you just made it to the track. The mic is seeming a little quiet. What's up? Oh, how are you feeling here coming into Texas?
I'm feeling good coming into Texas. I've been practicing all day, and I've had a pretty good car, running some good times. So hopefully we can stay out of trouble and be up front.
Now, we just like Gabe, you've been on rails in the practice time. Had great qualifying. What are you going to do tonight to make sure it's staying out there that whole time rather than maybe getting caught up in that wreck that knocks you to the back?
Just going to have to be patient. Hopefully we can have a good qualifying run. I feel like we'll qualify up front, and I think if we can qualify up front, we can stay out of the mess.
All right, man. Well, hopefully you stay out of trouble here tonight. Hopefully you get to see you get a good finish, and good luck to you tonight.
Appreciate it. want to thank Blackout Motorsports, but the network, 213 Simware for giving me a good car here tonight.
All right, thank you. So Chuck Balance is there, and now let's hear from Elliot Jacobson, who just got in. Elliot.
Hello there.
Man, you made it here tonight. How are you feeling?
Feeling pretty good. Kind of facing a little bit of attrition here, some outside forces that may play a factor tonight.
Yeah, with the power, the outages and stuff we've been hearing, what's going to be the game plan tonight? Is it just going to be run your butt off and hope for the best on that end?
Yeah, I think tires are going to play a major factor here, and we're going to try and take care of them, but get some speed into it.
All right, man. Well, good luck. I'll let you finish getting logged in and everything, and good luck here tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. What chat were you in, by the way?
Solo.
Solo. Gotcha. All right, Elliot Jacobs down in the solos, and, you know, these guys are just getting set. We got 8 guys in here tonight. We are expecting more as long as they can get their internet working. But stay tuned after this brief message from our sponsor, Wheels America.
If you're someone who needs to hear this, take a breath. For those who put others first when their own world's a mess. For anyone who feels like they're near the end, this one's for you. This one's for you. Want you to take one breath, take one step, and never say never. Things will get better, only takes one day to rewrite your fate. Know that you'll find your way. Wherever you are, I hope you're listening, I hope you're living out your life. Wherever you are, I know you'll make it. Hold on to faith and you'll survive. Wherever you are, I hope you're listening, I hope you're living out your life. Wherever you are, I know you make it. Hold on to faith and you'll survive. Wherever you are. Know that you'll find your way. Wherever you are. I know you make it. Wherever you are. If you're someone who'll take the fall to save someone else, and nobody even knows that you're suffering yourself. For anyone whose pain always hurts like hell, this one's for you. This one's for you. Want you to take one breath, take one step, and never say never. Things will get better, only takes one day to rewrite your fate. Know that you'll find your way. Wherever you are, I hope you're listening, I hope you're living out your life. Wherever you are, I know you make it. Hold on to faith and you'll survive. Wherever you are.
You know, now that I'm back, getting a few more drivers to actually get logged in here as there's a little bit of a crisis going on. Let's hear from Jesse Urban and see what's going on. Jesse. Oh, Jesse?
Yeah, I got
Oh, man, what a time we're having. You got a few more guys starting to get logged in. How's the energy down there? How's there? I mean, with everything going on, does it seem like a lot of guys are going to make it logged in, or especially with the nationwide deal going on?
I'm not sure. I kind of just got into my little chat area. Doug seems pretty locked in, but I can't speak for anybody else.
All right. So, I mean, as far as you, I mean, your experience here at Texas, how's it feel to you so far?
Actually feels pretty good right now. Normally it's kind of loose for me here, and it feels pretty good right now.
All right, man. Well, hopefully we can see what you got here, and hopefully you can bring it home another victory.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. As Jesse Urban, and now let's hear from driver that number 56, Jack Scoville, who's coming all the way up to the third spot, right out the gate. Let's hear from him. Jack.
Hey guys, do we have an admin
Jack?
in here that can add somebody to
Yellow.
Oh man, hold on. I just seen something on my audio here. Here tonight, you're coming in. It's definitely not your first rodeo here. How do you feel?
I feel all right. Not my favorite track, but we're gonna do what we can do to perform tonight, and hopefully come home with a win, and if not a win, let's at least get a good finish and just finish strong, you know.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming, especially on the network, I believe. You've been in the lead and then just kind of fell short a few times.
Yeah, you've been able to watch me in the lead quite a lot this season, just not finishing it out, huh?
Yeah,
I gotta figure something
it's been
out
a
here.
long time coming. You've seen other guys be out on it, especially being faster. What's going to be the game plan here tonight? They might not have showed these guys yet.
Game plan is just going to be feeling these tires out and seeing what they're going to do long term. You know, obviously it's going to come down to tires, but I think with how close the field is too, it could come down to some crazy contact and cautions. And I mean, we're trying to avoid that, keep that to a minimum, but it could be a very exciting race.
Yeah, in case nobody knows this, but every time these guys pause the caution, Donkey Kong's on the people, the facilities guys who go out and help these guys, the stewards, and he goes out and punches them right in the mouth.
right away.
It's happened to Jack one time, and we had to have Donkey Kong apologize to him. Jack wasn't at fault.
It's true. That's why we're gonna try to keep cautions to a minimum tonight.
All right, man. Well, good luck, Jack. Hopefully you do all right here tonight.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Have fun watching.
All right, thank you. Jack Scoville, get ready to go to town, and now let's hear from Dakota Collins, who made it. Dakota.
What's going on, brother?
What a night. You know, we've been waiting for that number 11 to get up front. But what are we going to do tonight to maybe get it up there and finally get that win that you've been looking for?
Honestly, just a lot of luck, because to be honest with you, I'm not very good at this track. Probably one of my worst tracks, so just a lot of luck.
If I could do it, I'm sure you can.
Let's hope. I just can't save tires here for some reason.
Do I need to get out there? Do I need to get out there on the track so you have a rabbit chase and then maybe you'll stick it out?
I guess you do. You gotta show me a little something.
I think I need to teach you some lessons. Don't worry, I'll do some plenty of school in the business, buddy.
Sounds good to me.
All right, man. Well, good luck here tonight. Hopefully you finally get that finish you've been looking for. We know you've been after it, just been caught up in some stuff. So I'll say it this way: if you're clean, you're going to be fast.
I appreciate it. I'm hoping to be clean. That's the whole plan. But 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna have to use that fast repair. But that's all right.
Yeah, you don't want to use it. Aim to not to use it.
I'm trying to save it.
All right, man. Well, good luck.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Dakota Collins getting ready to go. We are moments away. We're just less than 13 minutes to qualify. And I think it's about that time. Please get on your feet for the playing of our national anthem by Miss Angie Johnson.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, what a national anthem right there. We are moments away from everybody just getting started here. We are just over 10 minutes remaining of practice. And what can I tell you? These guys are probably trying to see how far they can push the car right now. What they want to be careful of during the race time, though, is the tire wear. We've been talking about it all day, the whole time about the tire wear, how critical it is here. If you don't have tires, you're not going to have a good finish at all. You need the tires. So what I can suggest, personally, I like to use the 10 and 12. You know, when I'm turning left, I don't go more than 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock. I try to maintain that. Sometimes, of course, I go to the 9, which does eat the tires a little bit more. And that's mostly if I'm in a deadlock battle and I just really need to get the car to turn, that I get desperate and I try to do that. And drivers want to try to avoid the desperation and just bank on another driver's mistakes. A driver will make a mistake if you put enough pressure on them. It's a matter of when they make it and if you're there to take advantage of it, which we could have somebody come up here very shortly here. Bring him up with about 5 minutes left in practice here. Maybe sooner, but he can kind of explain that more. But let's go over tonight's points. You know, here's the points, current race points that we have. You know, and if you're looking at it right now, you see Jesse Urban and Kurt Bray right up at the top. Brandon Perry's in there. Doug Ward is up there. You know, we got a deadlock heat for the top guys into this one, and I think I got to bring up something to make it a little bit easier because I don't see fully all that. There we go. Just kind of drag that over. So then you got Gabriel Garcia, Rob Shaw, all in that top split. There's Robert Lawson, Elliot Jacobson, Jack Scoville, Ben Madden, Charles Balance bringing up fight for the finish off the top 10. Mike Corvo, Nick Benz, Landon Bednars, who's a part-time driver, Emilio Romero, Micah Pocapani is down there in the deal, Marty Venice Cayenne. Of course, we got Cody Keller, Dakota Collins, and Jimmy Umos, who doesn't show up all that the full-time race, but he does show up, scoring him some points, which points at the end of the season is where you are going to get the separation and get that championship. You guys, in order to compete with these guys, you must show up. And you got to show up and bring everything you got. And you want to stay as clean as possible. Now we got 13 drivers while we're talking about points. Nick Benton showed up, Brandon Perry, and of course, Thomas Meeks coming out in that number, shows number 14, but he's probably going to be in the 55. But let's hear from Thomas Meeks, see how he feels about it coming back to Texas. Thomas.
Do I know you?
Yeah, sure. I'm Jesus.
Yeah, what's up?
So here tonight is your race. It's Wheels America. How do you feel about coming to Texas? I know that in the past here with this league, you have had the hot hand.
Yeah, Texas is a good track. It's a home track. I run really well here. I've got a couple wins. And if not winning, then either second or third to a teammate of mine, Matthew Fleming. So, yeah, I'm pretty stoked. I'm glad they can let me in here to, a one-off race. I hadn't been here all season, but, I'm eager to get back on the track with these guys, a bunch of great guys, and pretty much just have some fun.
Yeah, is it kind of weird that you're not carrying the number 55 around tonight?
I'm not? I was told I was 55.
No, you're number 14, dude.
Well, I got a 55 on the car. Just go with that.
I'm going to go with number 14. That's what I got.
All right, whatever, man.
SDK don't lie to me, dude. SDK.
I don't know why it's 14 unless they didn't update the league, which probably happens.
It could have. It's been very hectic. We'll say it that way.
Mm-hmm.
But, man, glad to see you here tonight. And you can say, you know what? You do what my job is supposed to be. You just say something about Wheels America.
Yeah, Wheels America been around since 1994. We remanufacture wheels, bends, cracks, repowder coating, pretty much just making them back to OEM specs. So if you ever have any issues with your wheels, look us up on wheelsamerica.com. We can do exchanges, swaps. We do wheel sales, even bring your car into one of our 6 locations. We'll do it overnight and you get it back the following day.
All right, there you go, everybody. Thomas Meeks showing up, the one-hit wonder. He's showing up for the night. Upset he did have the number 55 for one night. Whatever. But,
I'm so upset. I'm gonna have to talk to Brandon Perry about this.
You go right on ahead. I will not stop you. However, as an admin now of the league, I gotta say, don't do it.
Okay, I got you.
All right, man. But good luck here tonight in Texas. I think this is a home track for you also.
Yep, it is. It's a home track. It's really only about 3.5, 4 hours away from me. So I was up here for the races the last time, the Cup Series guys were actually here. So a lot of fun.
We do have good luck for you. We're going to have to battle the 55s, it looks like.
Oh, who's number 55?
That's Mike Babchak. Mike Babchak.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to talk to Brandon because he told me he reserved my number for me.
Yeah, we stopped reserving numbers.
Yeah.
Good luck, man.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So Thomas Biggs is here. We got 2 number 55s here tonight. Brandon Perry, of course, not in the chat at all yet. He is at the track. He's ready to get locked in. He's making his casually late entrance as always. He likes to arrive and drive, which, you know what, I get it. It adds a new element. He doesn't get all the practice time some of the other guys do. But he is going to be rocking, rolling, and he is going to be, he's going to be rocking it here tonight. And who else do we got I can bring up here? It's time for that time. I got time for a quick word from Brandon Perry. Perry,
What's up, Brandon?
You showed up casually late. As always, we're tight on the time schedule, man. But, man, glad to see you in here. How do you feel coming into Texas?
Yeah, I mean, normally I love this track. It's a great track to race on. It always seems to provide some great wheel-to-wheel racing, door-to-door racing. So, like I said, I've got a lot going on right now. You know, I'm dealing with a little family emergency, so that's why I was definitely late into practice here. I might not even make it through the whole race, but I wanted to at least come out here and start the race and see what happens. But, yeah, I mean, otherwise, you know, honestly, I gotta tell you, my head's not in the game right now. So if I do race, I'll just try to go out there and be as clean as I can and see if we can get a good finish.
Well, man, prayers go out to you, man. From the network here, my wife, me, prayers out for you, man. Hopefully you can get it squared away. And
Yeah,
all is well.
I appreciate you very much, and you know, I appreciate our friendship. So yeah, hopefully we'll get some good news here soon. But we'll, in the meantime, we'll see what we can do to have some fun here tonight. But like I said, yeah, my head's not really into it, so we'll see if we can get out here and practice, see how the car feels.
Well, there is gonna be some fun. No, we got a first time here on the network history tonight.
What's that?
You've heard of the Battle of the Brandos. You've heard the Battle of the Three Brandons. You have heard of everything where me and Barry have battled at nearly every track. Tonight, for the first time ever, we got the Battle of the 55s going on. Who is the better number 55? Mike Bagmanchak.
Right.
Or is it going to be Thomas Minks? They're both rocking 55. But, you know what? I feel like it's a toss-up who's to go for on this one.
That's right. I forgot that, you know, Mike Durham had the 55, so should be interesting. You know, Meeks is a great driver. He's come in. He's actually the sponsor of tonight's race, Wheels America. We appreciate them for sponsoring the race. But yeah, we'll see. Meeks is a great driver, so he's kind of come in here with the sponsorship. I guess, I don't know what you want to call it, but because he's sponsoring the race tonight, he gets to actually race in a few races this season part-time. So we'll see what he does tonight.
All right, man. Well, I'll get you out of here so I can do my thing. Good luck.
All right, thanks, Brandon Smith. Appreciate all you do.
Thank you. As Brandon Perry, everybody knows, here from Jamie Pugh. Jamie.
What's going on, Brandon
Smith?
Smith?
First off, we're going to do it. Who are we going for drivers tonight? I mean, last week we were almost spot on. Maybe tonight. Who's your pick here tonight? Wait, did you pick last week or did I pick first last week?
I picked first last week, so you can go ahead.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna have to go for it. You know, the man is speaking to me once again. He's doing it. I'm gonna have to go for the wild child, Doug Ward. I'm gonna have to go with him tonight, as I know he's put into practice. I know he has some serious pace, and I know he's hungry for that dub.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of stole my pick there, but that's a solid pick. I give it to you.
Who are you picking tonight, Davey? Are you picking the same then, or are we?
Oh no. See, I'm gonna go. You know, he might be a one-off wonder. He might run part-time. Nobody really knows. But this is a home race for him. He's looking pretty good. I'm gonna go with Thomas Meeks.
Oh, you're going for the hometown on this one.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, I think that might be a more solid pick than me. Can we switch?
A little late for that one.
All right. Well, you know, it cannot be an official race. We got the picks. I picked Ward. Jamie picked Meeks. And now Jamie is going to give us a brief speech about how he starts an S word here at Blackout Racing Network.
A brief speech on what? What you want me to start the race?
Yeah, I think you got to start the race, dude.
All right, let me get in the flag stand. I'll grab the green flag.
No, not that.
No.
You're not getting. No, that's for Barney. Okay, we got Barney and a whole group of mascots around here from the Mario Party.
Perfect. All right. So you want those 3 special words? All right, I got you.
Dude, it ain't an official race without them.
All right.
I'm waiting. Hello.
Drivers, start your engines!
Yes, there it is. There's the call we've been waiting for, and it can now be an official race, I think, according to Blackout Racing Network rules.
That's affirmative.
All right. I'm going to get down to the guys. What chat you want to be in down there?
Take me back to Blackout. I'll hang out with Chucky all night.
All right, man. Good luck here tonight, and hopefully the odds are in your favor.
Thank you.
Thank you. And now that qualifying has begun, you see a lot of drivers starting to clock them in early, including one Nick Benz from the... He just arrives, shows up, puts it on front row right out the gate. However, Elliot Jacobson, 29.57, he's absolutely flying. Gabriel Garcia and Doug Ward out on track, and they, of course, were up in the front row in practice. What a night. And newcomers, there is Scott Millard here. Doug Ward goes P1. Gabriel Garcia looks like he might be just getting ready to finish up that lap. So I am trying to find something here. There we go. Get that track map back up. Gabriel Garcia going P3. That's knock Bentz down a little bit. Doug Ward, though, of course, 29.25, the time to beat. Scott Millard comes in. He's going to go P4. Got Charles Ballance pulling out on track. It looks like he's not going to start from the back. We do have just under 7 minutes of qualifying remaining, so they got plenty of time for the rest of these guys to get in here, get squared away. And yes, it is a home race for Doug Ward. We picked the hometown heroes here tonight, as Doug Ward and Thomas Meeks racing for a home race for him. Looks like Mike has Babinchak has gone P6. Charles Ballance just starting to get around. Looks like he is started P7, I guess. This lap, is it going to be good for him? Is it going to put him up to the front row? Does nothing for him. Thomas Meeks bringing it on out. That Wheels America machine ready to throw it in. First time this season he's managed to make it to a race. Of course, there's Charles Ballance coming down the front stretch here. Does he get a time in? He does. He goes P3 in that number 41. What a run out of Charles Ballance. Thomas Meeks looks like he is on his hot lap now. Does look like Ballance does get P3. Less than 5 minutes remaining of qualifying, so a few drivers do have to get that dialed in. Thomas Meeks across the line, goes into P3. He's going to line up alongside Charles Ballance now. Looks like Ben Madden, Jack Scoville, Robert Lawson, Jesse Urban, Dakota Collins. Collins and Brandon Perry step out. Looks like they're going to go out. Jack Scoville's going to give us a smoke show early. He is looking to light them up here at Texas. So Dakota Collins, Brandon Perry. Hopefully going to see some fireworks by the end of the night. Here they come. As if you hear in the background here in the booth, you'll notice Mario Party is playing, and current leader is Sarah in first place, commonly known as Pickles. She's got 5 stars, 127 coins. Then we got Jenna in second place, 4 coins, 534 coins. Good golly. And of course, they're cussing out back and forth because Pickles is having a bad day. Of course, there is Dakota Collins going P6, Brandon Perry P10, Ben Madden, Jack Scoville, Robert Lawson, Jesse Irvin have yet to qualify. Yeah, let's have an amazing night there, Jamie. Let's go for it. Hopefully we can see the battle of the 55 be the way we're expecting. Of course, up in P2, you will notice Gabriel Garcia still hunting down his first win of the season. Brandon Perry goes P9 in the standings here to start this race. Not seeing anybody else take the track though. As Ben Madden, Jack Scoville, Robert Lawson, Jesse Urban all staying off track. So very interested to see if they're gonna come out and qualify or not. But it looks like they're not going to, so we are going to bring them on up. Our pole sitter here tonight, Thomas Meeks, getting pole. Let's hear from him. Thomas.
Hello.
You come in here, you know you got pole when the other guys are not qualified yet. How do you feel about getting a pole on a home race with, especially with Doug Ward being right at your back door and a home race for him too?
I feel good, man. That was exciting. I was real tight in 1 and 2 on my first lap, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna kill it. So I just pretty much turned the wheel, got some heat in the right front, just so the second lap would be better, and then I was loose out of 4, and I thought I'd smack the wall, but I was able to, rotate the car a little bit quicker and stay on the throttle and help me exit 4 a little better than I thought I would have. But yeah, definitely got the pole there, snuck by and took it from Gabe.
All right, man. Well, you got pole. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be cheering you on in that number 55 machine?
Yeah, definitely. Of course, a shout out to our Wheels America guys. Of course, all my team flagship. They're not here, but as you know, we were in this league. They're a great group. Definitely shout out to you, Brandon Perry, all these admins in this league, letting me race tonight and have some fun.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and hopefully the odds are in your favor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. So Thomas brings home pole here tonight in a home race for him. Gabriel Garcia with an amazing lap time, 29.19, 21.99, but there's a .002 separation. It does not get any closer on qualifying than that. So we are just 30 seconds away from pulling the cars onto the track, getting this thing going. And you know what that means? It's party time.
You've got me saying words in my head, filling my mind with these images, yeah. And it's the way that you look at me, makes me feel like I can't breathe. It ain't right, it ain't right, it ain't right. Oh no, it ain't right, it ain't right, it ain't right. Oh no, you're calling my phone, I'm being patient, but I'm all alone.
All right, the time has come. On pole will be Thomas Meeks, and right alongside him will be Gabriel Garcia in that number 1 machine. In second row will be Doug Ward, the Wild Child, and Dakota Collins. Then, of course, we got Charles Balance and Elliot Jacobson in row 3 with Scott Millard, the rookie, lined up along Nick Bentz in that number 17. Then we got Brandon Perry and Mike Babinchak in row 5. In row 6 will be Jack Scoville and Robert Lawson. Be coming back into this one. As we scroll back deeper in this grid here, there we go. It'll be Jesse Erdman and Ben Madden lined up alongside each other, and he made it. Jimmy Emos did make it to the grid. He is ready here. Let's get ready to send him off. Let's get ready to race. This is the PGR Wheels America 195, brought to you right here on the Blackout Racing Network by myself, Brandon Smith. Shout out to my wife Jenna if she's in the crowd. She does a lot of stuff behind the scenes for social media stuff. But let's go. It's showtime. Time to get loud. Pace car's off. We're coming to the line for the first time. Jenna Lee puts the flag up, gives that thing a wave, and we are racing for the first time here in Texas. Thomas Mason good send off. Gets out in front of Gabe. Gabe's in trouble. Just back, losing the position to Doug Ward right out the gate. Look behind him, Dakota Collins, Charles Balance, Elliott Jacobson, all getting into this one. And oh my, Ward in trouble. 3 wide right out the gate. We were talking about this earlier on. 3 wide and early for that. Thomas makes Gabe Garcia, Dakota Collins, Brandon Berry, Jack Scoville, Charles Balance are in 6th. That's Jesse Erdman, Elliott Jacobson, Ben. There's Mike Babchak, Nick Benz. Looks like Ben Madden's in that fight somewhere. Yep, there he is. He's that number 33 machine. Over the front, Thomas Biggs starting to establish a gap to Gabriel Garcia, 0.3 of the gap. So what is going to happen? Gabe's got to do something to get on that same pace with Thomas Biggs. Dakota Collins now, he's got his back door. He's out there too. With Brandon Berry and Jack Scoville right there to take it up. Now, we were talking to him earlier on, Charles Balance might be trying not to push the machine too hard, but he does have a whole hungry group of people chasing him down as they wound up lining him up now. Early on, Doug Ward looks like he's in the back. Looks like he might have saved the car though. Not too much damage. Jimmy Emos still up front. Gabriel Garcia trying to close the gap. It is 0.1, and he's on the heels of Thomas Biggs. Gabriel Garcia lately, though, has been driving really fast, and he's been pushing it. Now Gabriel Garcia comes around to take over the lead. Side by side, down the drag strip. Gabriel Garcia is not giving an inch on Miggs, as Miggs is just trying to make the run and hold this out. Nearly door to door. There it is, door to door. They are not backing off. Miggs does let it go this time, though. He's give and take race. You got to give some, you got to, as he might, oh my, Gabriel Garcia in trouble. He's down below, saves the car. What a save. That does allow a lot of people to come through. Miggs, Collins, Perry, and Balance, Scoville got in front of him in the meantime. Now Scoville, he's a mowing the lawn, mowing the lawn, mowing the lawn, mowing the lawn. Wrong lawnmower there, Scoville. Wrong lawnmower. As good. Just carefully get that back on track. Meeks, Collins, Perry, our top three. Balance, Garcia, Erdman, Madden, Jacobson, Betts, Lawson, our top 10. Ward, Babchak, Millard, Scoville, and Emos round out the grid. Thomas Meeks out front, knows he's got something here, but he's got to keep it under control. You got to remember, it's 130 laps, 195 miles in less than 2 hours. You know what? If I could do 195 miles in less than 2 hours, it would be great. I would be the taxi cab driver of the year, as these drivers have got to put it together the rest of the night. Brandon Perry, of course, came in here. He's just being calm, casual. Same with Charles Balance, not really pushing the limit of the car right now. So we couldn't expect to see something there. Emos is in the Emos wreck. Scoville coming down pit road. No, that ain't what you want to see. Meeks, Collins, and Perry all out front. Emos and Scoville are in the pit. They're going to lose a lap early. That's not exactly what you want to see happen, being just 10 laps into this race. Looks like Balance might have a shot at a pass here on Perry. He's going to try the high side. Doesn't quite get there. His Balance looked like he was going to go inside, took it to the high side. Perry's going to be able to close that door, because it's not really helping him out. Thomas Meeks, of course, out in front. If a caution were to come out, that could shake up the strat here, though. We've got 12 laps in. What kind of stuff are you looking for? You know, you're watching for when the lap traffic starts to happen. No cautions yet, nothing's happening. A few drivers just trying to get settled in, maybe. Of course, Dakota Collins looking for his first race win of the season. Brandon Perry had his race win at Atlanta. And now he's contesting against Charles Balance. Balance and him have gone a couple times now. Balance stays on the high side. He's going to give him a little bit of room, give him a little bit of space. Just try and keep it on the high side. Balance goes low, switch back engage. Balance with an amazing move, switches it up on Perry, goes to the inside, makes the outside, side by side, and this Perry still keeps it. Contact with the wall, slowing Perry down, and now Balance has the position. What an amazing move by Charles Balance. As now Perry switches up, he's going to try the inside line. You know, skip the front, back here, this is where the party is. Balance and Perry battling it out, side by side. Behind them, Gabriel Garcia, Jesse Erdman battling it out now. Erdman might get the position, and he looks like he does. Madden, Betts are kind of separated. Lawson separated on his own, along with some few others. But up here, Gabriel Garcia's battling Jesse Erdman. Perry's battling with Balance. And Balance is a car that's making that midline work. He's trying to get it to work anyway. I can say good luck on it. Midline, what can I tell you? You have to maintain it nearly the entire time. You can't just decide when it, well, you can. You can choose to run either one. But you know what? You might want to consider the low side, as that midline could chew those tires up. and very well could. Generated higher G-forces because of a higher rate of speed to maintain the pace. Versus the low side, which is the shortest distance around the track. Which Perry is utilizing the low side, which is going to allow him to save some tires. And now, oh, Perry got loose. Erdman's going to come around. So Perry just got a little squiggle and a wiggle, and that's how it worked out for him. Don't know if maybe it was a little bit of dirty air. But now he's out. He's putting together a great race. So either way, no matter how he finishes, he could score some solid points. Now next week, with the amount of drivers that did not show up, guess what? We're gonna see some changes happening, I'm sure. Of that, for everybody in the chat, man, glad to see you guys there. Hopefully everybody's having a good time, enjoying the show. I know we got a few fans of Wild Child Doug Ward, who had a minor mishap at the beginning, but he's back. He's working his way back to the field. He's in 10th place. Thomas Biggs, however, on rails. He's 0.8 seconds the gap here. Dakota Collins is trying to catch him. I don't know what he can do. I mean, he's got to have a good run. How you do that? Better pit stops. You can't beat him on race pace. Beat him on the strat. It's gonna come down to that, I think, here tonight. As we are nearing 20 laps into this thing, everything's kind of quiet. Except for back here, Ben Madden is now battling with Gabriel Garcia. Garcia side by side. So he's losing the position, maybe not. He does get it off the rear of Madden, as didn't want to collect him there. Kind of separated. Let's hear from Jamie Pugh and see what he's found out. Jamie. Man, the track is roaring. Some battles are erupting. What can you tell us? What are we finding out with the cars early on?
Well, I mean, from what I can see so far and what, the feedback I've gotten back from Perry, it's the guys that are pushing early are starting to, slip and slide quite a bit.
As far as his feedback, does it seem tight to him, or is it staying tight, or does it feel loosey-goosey?
So from the start of the run to where we're at now with his limited practice, I took the car for practice earlier, but when we first started, he was complaining that he was real tight. Now I got him dialed in with a line, and he's actually running some pretty good lap times considering where we're at so far in the run.
All right, man. Well, let you get back to it. So hopefully it all stays well.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. So Jason Peters definitely rock and rolling. Top speaks out front. Dakota Collins, Jesse Erdman, Charles Balance losing a position to Erdman, though in the meantime. And now Balance is starting to feel the effects of the wear. He's got to get that right rear tire to cool down so he's not feeling so loose. So what can he do? Start running the low side. Yeah, chop his nose. Run the low. There he goes. Starting to get that thing to dial in. Maybe trying a new line to get the right rear tire to cool down. As you don't want to overheat it. Brandon Perry, of course, in the top 5. Looking to maybe make a position change here. Can't quite get it. Balance might just give him this one to avoid contact and trouble. Looks like everybody else is kind of staying out. They're staying off the wall, staying clean here. But for now, we're quiet here at Texas. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned after this brief message from Wheels America.
It's a war when we rage. It's a war when we rage. When my soldiers out. When my soldiers out. It's a war when we rage. It's a war when we rage. Where my soldiers out. Where my soldiers out. Left, right, we're gonna get going to war. Yeah, grab the beat, grab the bass, grab your body, grab your face, grab the people, turn it up the second that you hit the floor. Second that you hit the floor. Yeah, yeah, it goes left, right, left. Better listen when I say, put my people in the room. Yeah, stepping like left, right, left. Cause we're going to war, we're going to war. It goes left, right, left.
All right, we are back here, and we'll go back to the live stream deal here. You notice quite a bit has happened actually in that break, as Ben Madden has jumped up into the top 5. Thomas Biggs out in front, big lead, 2 seconds the gap. Dakota Collins is starting to separate too. He's got a 1.3 gap, 1.7 gap to Jesse Erdman. Now Erdman and Perry are back here. They're third and fourth. Ben Madden now joining that fight here to the top 5. Charles Balance has lost the front right. He's got to get the car back under control. We're 30 laps in. If we're to have a caution, that could help him. But we don't have a caution. So what do? You have to get it to dial in better. You have to go the low side line. Why he's not, I don't know. But he's going to have to if he wants to do well in this race and save that front right tire. And of course, we got Gabriel Garcia and Nick Benz. They're just riding right now. They're not really trying to push it, I don't think. They're just back here riding, they're just feeling it out. They're just giving it everything they got back there with what they have. And of course, Doug Ward, we've seen have the incident on the first lap. Right out the gate out of turn 2. Saved the car, brought it back to 9. Robert Lawson, Mike Babchak, Elliott Jacobson, and Scott Millard are all near the back. They're trying their best. Sadly, they have not made it safe yet. And everybody's kind of spread out at this point, so not a whole lot going on. My lovely wife Jenna's here in the booth, having a fun time, enjoying the stream and everything. Of course, anybody knows she is the social media director of Blackout Racing Network. She does not get appreciated enough, I tell you what. She does a lot for me. And just so everybody knows, yes, she does a lot. Thomas Meeks and Dakota Collins seem to be in a world of their own, though. They are really separating the field, starting to really put on the gap. And that's where some of these guys got to figure it out. You know, Charles Balance is trying this midline. It's not working. Get on the midline, go to the low side, go to the high side. You've got to find some grip. And if I were him, I would start trying to break, maybe back up the brake point, bring it to the low side, and just to save that front right tire. It sucks that you gotta hit the brake a little bit, but it's gonna save your tires so much more. And that name of the game tonight is gonna be tires. And don't get me wrong, it is gonna be absolute tires tonight. And Wise tried 1 and 2 on 1 and 2 is running the midline. 3 and 4 is getting down to the low side. I don't know why, but maybe he's having some struggle with the car, something that we're not seeing here on the network here. Looks like Elliott Jacobson going in for a scheduled pit stop. What's gonna be the name here? I don't know. But we can't go to the pit strategy here, see what some of the guys up front are maybe banking on. They're going 35 lap old tires. So I mean, they still have quite a bit they gotta square away in order to do this. As they don't want to really find themselves on the bad end of anything here. It's kind of adjusting a couple things here as let's see here. There we go. Trying to adjust a couple things. Yeah, you know, this thing has been going really fast there, Jamie. It's a matter of who's going to make it or break it. You know, driver Thomas Biggs, it's a home race. He knows the track. It's dialed in. This is like going to your local short track and just ripping laps every week. He's just driving the park for him. Now, Jesse Erdman did manage to take the position from Dakota Collins. Dakota Collins might have been on the back end of things. He might have been trying to chase, and he's got a little bit more wear on his tires than the front two drivers. As a few drivers are figuring it out early that you can't do it. But in the meantime, drivers like balance and warm out. So Garcia's starting to jump up here just because of the strat that he can utilize here. Just saving some tires. Thomas Meeks, of course, an amazing race. Has led every lap tonight. So does he have what it takes to win here in Texas? You know, I'd say he does. So hopefully he can establish more. Oh my goodness. Garcia down at pit road, trouble. Oh my goodness, he almost collects board in pit road. Gabriel Garcia losing it on pit road. That is going to cost him some time. That is not what you want to do. Now Thomas Biggs, he's got Jack Scoville in his sights, looking to take it, put him a lap down. For drivers that are out there, if you're struggling on tires, I'm telling you, you're going to have to run that low side. I'm almost positive on that. I'm not a gambling man, but I bank on that low side any day of the week here in Texas being the tire safe strat. And now Meeks is bringing it down pit road, which is going to allow Erdman to bring it down pit road. Oh my, here we go. Drivers are bringing it down. Oh my, Collins in hard into the wall. Collins losing into the deal. We got a pit road madness here. Oh my goodness. We have had chaos break loose and it's not on track. It's in pit lane. Pit lane has gotten very busy early on and now they're all banking on it here. We do have Maddox coming out, Scoville coming out. So drivers are back on their lead lap. Thomas Biggs is coming back out, but he's got Maddox coming around the corner here. So Meeks, Perry, after the pit stop chaos, has broken loose. We see some new talent emerge into the top 5. Robert Lawson has came into the picture now for getting a top 5 finish here tonight. Oh, there he goes. Scoville's coming around. Gets it, has the flat back. 44 laps in, we see big chaos. And look at this. Doug Ward looks like the wild child making a move on Scoville. Scoville with no answer. The guys did use up their pit strat, but man, what chaos early on ensued. Erdman, Bentz, Babinchak, Balance is down 2 laps. Demos is down 9 laps. Jacobson is in the pits. Millard is in the pits. Chaos here in Texas, and now we're going to go to a race report and see what it just cost those guys. Jamie Pugh.
Brandon Smith.
You know, we've seen chaos on pit road. You know,
yeah,
how about you tell these guys they can't go into pit road, you know, correctly, and they wind up spinning and stuff. Jamie Pugh, come on down, tell them what they have won.
Well, I don't know what they won, but they definitely won themselves some time in the pits to fix their race car because they didn't get their brake bias adjusted.
Oh man, so definitely costly errors here at Texas.
Yeah, I mean, getting on and off pit road is going to be huge. This, this place, it's very wrapped around, so you can't really see the pit line until you get there. And I mean, from my vantage point, what I saw was a bunch of guys just hustling it around, got to the line, and just tried to lock it up last second, and the front stopped and the rear came around.
All right, man. Well, you got your work cut out for you, trying to keep your driver under control, so good luck tonight.
We will. We're having some fun, so thank you.
Thank you. So Jamie Pugh giving us some inside scoop here. And honestly, if you cannot enter pit road here with the on a green flag, it's tough. I ain't gonna lie, it's tough. It's not, you have to be able to do it. You have to be able to perform. And now, if you look here, Thomas Meeks is coming up on Charles Balance, who happens to be battling with Dakota Collins. Now Collins is out in front, he's in 7th place, trying to make up some spots. He did manage to keep 29 seconds, a few seconds in front of Meeks. But as we've seen in the early on, Meeks has pace, and serious pace he's brought here to Texas. Brandon Perry is just ripping out there. He's just going. He's saying, all right, I'm just going to cruise. Whatever, I'm just cruising. Madden coming all the way from Australia, finding his way into 3rd. Doug Ward is in 4th. Robert Lawson in 5th. And Dakota Collins is 11.5 seconds behind him, getting to 5th. Jack Scoville down pit road again. Not a good night for him. Erdman's going to come around, maybe take over that. Yep, does take over that position along with Nick Benz and possibly Mike Babinchak, depending on how long the lap is lost. And Meeks looking to get around Balance. No blue flag this sport. It's all gas and no go. All gas and go here. As we are 51 laps into 130 laps of the race. So they got about 80 laps to go. And they've done quite a bit. Let's do the calculation here, shall we? We are 26 minutes into this race. So we're going to do some calculations of how many miles have they gone just so far. Let's do some fun calculations here to see how far they've gone. So we're going to go 52 now. 52 times a mile at 1.5. Go like that. They've gone 78 miles. Basically, the equivalent of driving in between cities. So, man, what a night. Strategy is going to be critical. Pit entrance and exit, critical. You cannot make a mistake here tonight. As all the incidents that have actually occurred, I'll explain this to you. Here at Private Bird Racing, they're not going to pull out a single car caution. You spin and are off track, off the race line, it is green. So Marty is in the chat, everybody. He usually drives most nights. Hopefully he's having a fun night. Enjoying the show. Just giving a little spiel there. It's Marty Vanis Cayenne in the chat, everybody. Driver of, what car does he drive ordinarily? I can't remember the number, but yeah, he's usually driving the Blue Angels machine. Some representation of the Air Force or airplanes. He does a great, he tries really hard. He hasn't always had the best finishes, but he's trying really hard. Looks like Brandon Perry's not able to gain much. He's 12.6 back. Ben Madden still trying to catch up to Perry and maybe gain another position. You also got Doug Ward in there, up in 4th. And Robert Lawson. I'm going to grab me a drink and let you guys listen to the sound of the machines here tonight. As we go to the speed. We're going to go to the cams, let you guys jam out and enjoy the show. you were watching there, we just seen Ben Madden actually make the pass on Doug Warren. Warren, not a real answer on that. Madden is very dialed in here tonight. As, yeah, Marty time should happen sometime. He had the opportunity at Portland. He's doing really well at Portland, actually. It's not his time yet. You see kind of big strats happening here. If you look at the strat board, you know, they've all gone about 41, 42, 40 laps. So we should be able to see expect another pair somewhere right around lap 80. What would be the call there? I would say if you can make it stick longer, try to save some fuel to avoid an extra pit stop. Because we are looking right now currently at a 3-stop race for these drivers. If we see a caution, it's going to help out, but these guys are burning a boatload of fuel early on. We could expect a 3-stop. So when you do it, do you do an undercut and then maybe go for a longest run? Do you not do an undercut? There's a number of different strategies playing out in my head. We see like all the drivers are kind of just spread out here in Texas. So these drivers are definitely going for some hot laps here. As, oh my, Millard down in, Millard is banged up bad. As that is not what you want to see happen. Let me see if I can find out what happened to him. As I'm going to just rewind this, and we'll see what happened to Millard. As this looks like a bad incident for him. All right, so we're going to hit play here. We go fast pace here. So Millard just riding that in midline on the exit. Too much throttle. Gets loose on him. That's turn 2. Tries to correct it. That's where it goes up. Collision high side into the wall. Then it goes down. Big time into the wall. Broken possibly both front tires. So very bad time for him. As that is not how you want to park your car at night. So they get the second car in there and they got only that one left. We got 64 of 130. We're at the halfway point here tonight. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for this brief message from Wheels America.
I say your echo, hit our memories we made. I don't wanna let go, don't want us to fade. I use it as a stepping stone, 'cause losing you made I grow. Still feel your presence in my bones, so I no longer feel alone. Everywhere I go, just one more time. Do you have the best? You give me just a sign. Everywhere I go, I still carry a part of you. Everywhere I go, I still carry a part of you. Carry a part of you.
All right, hopefully everybody liked the extra on-screen footage and everything I did of what these guys are kind of looking at through the car. Went to the gyro cam, sat passenger seat to some of these guys, the top 5. It was really nice to see Robert Lawson here having a great night. He's up at the top 5 here. Had a great week last week in Portland. Now he's coming out here to Texas, having another good week here. Of course, what everybody should know is that tomorrow night, these guys go to another track. For some of these guys, the other guys can be seen tight. We go to IRB with Blackout Racing League. That's right, the network's own league in the Xfinity machines. 30 plus drivers are signed up. Hopefully 30 plus drivers show up for the first short track event of the season there, as they travel to Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park for a 160 lap shootout. And a few drivers are looking, anticipating some fireworks there. Other drivers not. You get to see a few drivers that you might not see here or there. And also coming up very soon to the network, Yeti's custom diecast short track series is coming here, as they're going to be on the network as well with a couple of very special events. They're going to have a mid-season championship and a championship race on the network, but also some amazing short track racing out of those guys. That will probably be broadcast on a replay, as I will be competing in there in the Bad Fast number 12 with some exclusive t-shirts coming here very soon. JB, I got hurt feelings about that bump you did. That was questionable. We'll say I don't forget. You got something coming. But anyway, as me and David Pugh, everybody, he will also be racing there. I believe he's going to be racing in it. If not, then I hope he's at least in my ear that night. Brandon Perry, Thomas Meigs putting on the show though. 17.1 seconds the gap. And he is flying here in Texas. What can I say? He's on a whole different level. He's a one night showing for Thomas Meigs in that number 55. Proven he could be the better number 55 out there as Mike Babchak in that high voltage machine is in the other number 55. But Brandon Perry looking to maybe have another podium to his season here. Been doing a fantastic job. Oh, you're gonna call me out like that live on screen? Who's ready to watch me whoop that fool's butt? Man, he can't even drive. He doesn't even know how to turn right. Oh, David, shots fired, buddy. Shots fired. My bad. I took it too far. I know. And these drivers are here are having a blast. Oh my! I just seen it looks like Jesse Erdman working his way around traffic and working around that other number 55. Trying to maybe gain a little bit of momentum here. Thomas Miggs, of course, still way out front. Should expect to start seeing pit stops here very soon. As he's led 77 off the 78 that we've done. So he did see a lead change. But he is on rails. He's got it dialed in. He's just running a race. It's all he's doing. He's running that low side, saving the tires. And that's where the crucial change is going to be at, is who can save it. Oh, all right. Oh, we're going to race on dirt? Oh, all right. All right, man. We're racing on dirt. I got it. We're having a little bit of fun here. Let's bring up Jamie Pugh and see what he's found out from some of these drivers here, though. No, you don't, Lando. You don't have to be nice. There's Jamie Pugh. Jamie, we're seeing the line starting to form up and what's working for drivers, you know. We know you're down there with Charles Balance and stuff. You know, he's running a different line. He's trying the midline. But between him and Meeks, what are the drivers got to realize out there with the tire deal and how to save?
I mean, Meeks has it pretty locked down, right? I mean, he's driven away from just everybody. You know, a couple of these guys are venturing out, you know, trying to move the groove around a little bit, see if they can get some grip. But, it's all about patience. And a lot of these guys are just, they get 4 tires and they just want to go. And then they burn their stuff up too early and then they're searching for grip.
Yeah, in which we're seeing a few drivers like the one, Brandon Perry, you're spotting for him right now. It looks like he's being actually pretty conservative out there, and it's working. Do you feel like if, could he get a shot at the front if Meeks does happen for someone to make a mistake?
I mean, maybe, the lead that Meeks has right now, he is just completely gone. I mean, we're killing it on pit stops. The tire wear is looking pretty good. I just think, we just continue to execute like we have been. We're definitely going to look at a top 5 at the end of the night.
All right, man. Well, hopefully it's staying dialed in down there. And, when we talk about Charles Balance, once again, he had pace at the beginning, but you feel like his pace could have fell off just because of trying to push it too far, and he screwed up.
The brief little bit that I did get to talk to him, because I'm switching channels back and forth, he definitely used his stuff up early on in the run, and then there were just some things that happened on and off pit road that just compiled, and it's an unfortunate set of circumstances for him, really.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you get back to it. I know you're busy down there, so here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Jamie Pugh giving us some inside scoop there. Thomas Big still on rails. Brandon Perry is still trying to catch up to him. It's about 19.7 the gap. Pit starts are happening now. Now here's the kicker. Is it 5 laps too early for some of those guys? Doug Ward, Dakota Collins, Gabriel Garcia might have just screwed the pit strategy. Ben Madden, you hear him trying to get it down into pit road. They gotta realize when that pit line is, and they have to establish that early on. Thomas Biggs is coming down. Brandon Perry might try to stick it out there. Brandon Perry might try to keep it out. He can score. Nope, he's going to bring it down pit road. The whole front 5 coming down. We've seen it before. This is lap 86. Is it too soon? Or are we going to see a third pit stop? I don't know. It very well could be. as these guys are, the pit stops are going to be a factor here. Ben Madden just getting out of pit road now, along with Robert Lawson. And we are seeing Thomas Meeks is on rails. He's brought out a train. He's coming with it. Got you, Jamie. So just not enough fuel. The only question is now, do they have enough fuel to go the distance? Because these guys have been getting a pretty good amount of fuel out of each one. We have 43 laps in to this race for the pit stops. 42 laps, 43 laps. And they're running wide open. They gotta find a way to save fuel and get this one done. So we are definitely seeing a good race here with Thomas Meeks, and this is unlike anything I expected out of him. He is coming out swinging here tonight. As on this network-wise, I've seen Thomas Meeks race in the past, and this is the best I've seen him do. Some fast lap times, he's doing a fantastic job, and he's got it locked. So if he stays on it, it's going to be a great night. So hopefully some of the drivers figure out how to save the tires, but if not, they're going to find themselves in a troublesome situation. All green flag racing so far here tonight on a good note. We've seen some 4 wide, 3 wide at the start. But once it's spread out, it's oh my! What'd I miss? Something happened with Gabriel Garcia here. We did see this. And there it is. Gabriel Garcia on the track. That's where it brought out the caution. So Thomas Meeks, Brandon Perry, Ben Madden just might have got saved. As we are going to be coming to the deal here. Gabriel Garcia, of course, wrecked the car. You see the damage on the number 0. And Thomas Meeks going to get behind that pace car. As are we going to see him come down pit road now? Or are we going to see him stay out? Hard to say. Stay tuned to find out. come to the line one more time. Only our first caution here tonight. Green flag's gonna drop, and we're gonna hit this thing wide open. Ding, round 2, everybody, as looks like Brandon Perry, not the best start here. Ben Madden, he joins up in the front. Dakota, looks like Dakota Collins is up in that mix too. Oh my, Collins going around. Nothing he can do either. Yellow flag flies, and Collins finds himself in the wall. Let's go back to this one. We're going to go to a far chase cam to just kind of seeing what we got here. We're going to take a look. We're going to go to quarter speed here. Collins comes up. Gets loose. Perry's nothing he can do. It's already too late. Right into the front nose. He tried to maybe brake or let out a little bit, but there's not a whole lot you can do at that speed. And that's where Collins is hard hit right into the wall there. And coming all the way around. And then bringing out another caution. So drivers, though, did manage to work around safely. We're under caution again here. I'm going to go ahead and double check the track there. Yeah, Rob, we're just not going to comment on that one as, let's just say you're the one who doesn't show up. But we're going to continue on this one here tonight. We're going to kick on the tunes. We're going to get involved in this one, and we're going to get this thing going and see a few guys coming down the pit road. They're going to patch up, maybe repair up some stuff. We're going to probably wind up with another couple cars back on the lead lap here. We'll be back momentarily right after this brief message from Wheels America. All right, we are back, and the drone is out. The green flag's gonna drop, and we are racing once again. Ben Madden, Thomas Miggs, first one to the oh my, another big caution in the back. As now it's Charles Balance. Let's go ahead and see what happened with Charles Balance here. I'm just gonna go high speed here. Big bump, oh my, oh wow. Balance tried to check up a little bit, gets collected by the other 55. All right, so we're gonna go back to this one. As we're gonna go do another restart here. As we're gonna go into this one. Hopefully it's the final one of the night, but let's go here, see what we're hearing from race reporter down the track. Jamie.
Brandon Smith.
Man, caution's late. What were we hearing down on the thing on as far as drivers and everything going on?
You know, we had that long green run, right? You know, and everybody was kind of setting it up for to stay green. And cautions, precautions, and now tempers are starting to boil over for guys that, you know, maybe haven't had the greatest of night.
Yes, I mean, as we all know, helmets do fly on the track. I've thrown one, you've thrown one, we've thrown banana peels into the other cars on occasion, but here in sim racing we do it figuratively. We do it through memes and stuff. But as far as the tempers go, do you feel like that could be interrupting how they're driving off on these restarts?
Yeah, I mean, you know, like I saw in the back there, and I think the stream caught it too. It's just, you know, a check-up chain reaction. It's just guys know that, like, it's time to go, and, you know, the race is coming to the end, right? So people are trying to make up what they can get and salvage, you know, maybe not necessarily a great day or a good day, and try and make it a better day. So I just, you know, like, I just think people are just starting to get frustrated because of the tire wear and everything else.
All right, well, let's hope it stays green this time around. Hopefully, Charles, it looked like he tried to check up to avoid a wreck and got caught up in the mix.
Yeah, that's definitely the way I see it. You know, I think, like, the entire top 5, top 7's been really good all night long. I just, you know, like I said, we really want this to stay green. And if we can get that green flag run to the finish, I think you're going to see some pretty exciting racing.
All right, man. Well, hopefully we're on plan D now, so good luck down there.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you. All right, so drivers are staying on plan D or C or whatever letter in the alphabet they want to be on. We're going to go green this hopefully next time by, as it looks like the pace truck lights are off. It's go time. Let's bring it.
There must be something in the water. There must be something in the air. These sheep are leading us to slaughter, bloody. Nobody really seems to care. But I've been seeing horror stories. Been up all night with my memories. Been studying the books and movies. And it's not good. It's all bad news that makes mighty. Wake up, the world's on fire. Wake up, we're just elected another night. It's on fire. The world's on fire.
Pace truck is off, and we are set to go green one more time. Jenna's got her hands in the air, waving like she don't care. Green flag, and we are racing here in Texas. is Thomas Biggs with a great take, his send-off out the gate, trying to get back on that line. Ben Madden door to door with Thomas Biggs. They keep it clean though. They stayed there. Ben Madden, Thomas Biggs, Robert Lawson, Brandon Perry, all in the mix. Oh my! Contact was made. Neck code injury possibly. Robert Lawson saves it.
Yellow flag is out.
And another yellow comes out. Brandon Perry. Let's go back to this one as you just kind of rewind this a bit here. Late caution on that one. We're going to go quarter speed here, but we're going to go to a rear chase because I think this might have been where we've been afraid of is the possible neck code. So Brandon Perry right into the mix. It happened right here for this one. Lawson tries for the line. Perry, clear contact from this one. Bumped Lawson. Lawson got off uncontrolled there. And that is kind of where it wound up sticking now. Lawson holds it on that high side just to get the car back and corrected. He does that. And that's kind of when the caution came out, too. Because I didn't see another driver lose control at all. See Jacobson cut down low. He's going to come on up. As the caution flag did fly there from the bad bump from Brandon Perry, a little bit of bump and run, a little bit too hard. So it's going to fall into review at the end of the night. We're at lap 104 of 130 here tonight. For everybody out of the crowd and cheer these guys on. Thank you coming on board for this wild ride here in Texas. Because it might have been slow in the middle, but it is definitely picked up a little bit here as drivers try to make those final adjustments to get back in this thing. A few drivers getting their laps back. One of them, of course, being Nick Bentz. This is going to get one of his laps back. A great deal out of him. Thomas Biggs and Ben Madden going to lead the way on this restart. Don't go anywhere, race fans. You know, we're still doing this.
Days of our lives, there's something amazing inside your eyes. Stay here.
come to the line one more time. Hopefully they can keep it green, keep it clean, and we are racing here once again in Texas. And check this out, Brandon Berry gets a good send-off, gets the inside line, he's going for it. Brandon Berry gets the inside line of Ben Madden. Gets it rotated. Is he gonna have the advantage on Madden? Coming into turn 3 and 4 here. No, Madden has the advantage and the high side run. But they stay side by side. Jack Scoville, Jesse Urban right behind them. Robert Lawson fully recovered, along with Doug Ward and Nick Bentz trying to work through this field. Thomas Miggs is out in front, 23 laps to go to become the champion here at Texas. Can he hold it together is the bigger question, man. Oh my, big wreck in the back.
Yellow flag is out.
A monster wreck right there. As we're going to go back to quarter speed here. Scoville off the wall, down into Perry. Nothing he could do. And they are just dancing with the cars at this point as they're trying to hold it. They're locked down completely. They're holding the brakes in. As they wind up collecting a couple other drivers in this one. Big damage on that one. That one was going to fall under review, but definitely from my point of view, definitely a racing incident as Scoville contacted the wall, bounced the car off the wall, down into the side of him, and nothing. There's no preventing it. You can't do nothing about it. You're at 160, 170 miles an hour flat out. You ain't getting out of that one. So rough go for Brandon Perry as him and Scoville take a one-way trip to the pits. Looks like they just got out here. Or they're bringing it down here. But we are still under caution once again here with 120 laps to go. They just got to make it 20. Can they give me 20? We'll find out. Don't go anywhere as stay tuned for this brief message from Wheels America. come to the line one more time. Hopefully it stays green. The 20-lap shootout here.
Green, green, green.
Here we go. Thomas Biggs gives a great send-off. Robert Lawson comes with him. Ben Madden stays on that high side, tries to lock it in. He can't. He's got nowhere to go on that high side. He's got to keep it out there and hope it sticks. We look back. Doug Ward, Nick Betts are the top, finishing up in the top 5. Brandon Perry is back in it. As he stays up near the front here. He's got waiting around some of the lap cars yet. Thomas Biggs gets back on rails. Ben Madden, Robert Lawson, Nick Betts, all right in the fight here. Looks like Brandon Perry holds it together. He did have a fast repair, so he brought out the second backup car here. Nick Betts, no answer. Doug Ward right behind Nick Betts, and Erdman's looking to make a move on Ward. There we go. What a pass by Erdman. Meigs is out in front. 0.6 the gap. Ben Madden, Robert Lawson, of course, Brandon Perry and Nick Betts, all right in the top 5. Now Erdman and Doug Ward are coming. They got some speed yet. Meanwhile, Charles Balance looking to maybe tuck in behind Ward and gain some extra speed. He's got to be careful though, because if something happens in front of him, that car's gone. There's nothing he can do about it. Kind of spread out a little bit now amongst the top 5. They're starting to split up. 15 laps to go. Erdman may potentially going to just try and get into Benson's draft and maybe pick up some extra speed into the corners with it, carry a little bit more momentum. As Ward, definite front right problems, as you can see the front right damage on that 07. Thomas Biggs though having a great night, 112 laps led, 14 laps to go. The Wheels America machine is on rails tonight. She definitely brought something here. Yeah, of course, tomorrow night, as what we see mentioned in the chat, we will be traveling to IRP, Lucas Oil, Indianapolis Raceway Park for a little bit of short track action with the Blackout Racing League, the network's own league. For basically about 30 laps, 30 cars ready to throw it in there and see what they can do. Drivers are really getting settled in right now, as they don't want to really give up anything. But you know what? I said it before the race. It is a give and take. And now Erdman finds himself at the back door of Benz. Maybe make a position there. Front guys are all spread off, but back here, Benz. Final position in the top 5 at the end of the night. Of course, remember I do interview the top 5 drivers here at the network of the race, and we hear a couple words, thoughts that come out of their how the race went for them. Jesse Erdman just trying to really keep it clean on Benz. He doesn't want to take him out either. Even though sometimes it's called for, just saying it can be done. Still got about 10 laps to go, and now the field is actually spread out pretty good. So drivers are getting settled in, trying to make the final 10 laps last. They had a brief moment where they lapsed in Erdman with the pass on Benz, as I'm saying that. Benz has better line on the mid line. That 81's been passing the high. The car's been passing the high side. Yeah, we're not going to get into that either, as should be able to make it a full race. As long as the race clean. don't bang it up too much, you know. You see it, Nick Benz still holding that top 5 position on Urban. Urban desperately trying to get around him. He's throwing everything but the kitchen sink at him, and it's not working. Benz is pretty well locked in. He looks like he's digging the high side. Drifts up a little higher yet, and Urban gets might just get the line on him, and he does. Benz contact with the walls, keeps it on the high side, allows Urban to get the low side advantage, and Urban now in 5th place. Small contact cost that position. Ain't gonna sugarcoat it. Small contact just cost that position for that 81 machine. No, you can't. We have race inspectors for a reason. However, what you can do is bolt the snowplow to the front of it. I don't see anything in the rule book specific to a snowplow. It's not specifically saying you can't bolt the snowplow to the front. See the field really spread out. We got 5 laps to go here. These drivers definitely giving us a show late in the race. As you know, it's been a challenge. You know, at first they were running green flag, 80 plus laps or better. Green flag racing, relying solely on strat. Well, then it broke loose around lap 100, where we see, you know, 4 more cautions pop out, which rattled the game. What driver's been able to successfully navigate those changes? Thomas Meigs. He's got 4 laps to go. He's dialed in. Madden is dialed in. The same with Lawson. Now back here, Erdman and Perry. Erdman making up another spot on Perry, as Perry could be losing that front right, not allowing that 21 to rotate the way it needs to around turns. It might not be able to get into the low side the way it needs to. Well, the way you do that is back up that brake point, and that will allow you to hit that low side like you just did. Apexes and exits, man. It's apexes and exits. And we've been talking, stressing it all night long about this, that you have to be in it at the end. Of course, we got 2 laps to go. Meeks is on rails, 8 more turns, basically. My wife Jenna, though, is in the booth tonight. She is enjoying the race. Final lap here tonight. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so he cooked the front right. Thomas Meigs, of course, coming around 3 and 4 here in Texas. Nobody's stopping him. And he wins here in the Wheels of America 195 right here at the network. Ben Madden bring us home a 2nd place. Robert Lawson, Jesse Erdman, Brandon Perry round up the top 5. Nick Benz, Doug Ward, Charles Balance, Mike Banashak, Scott Millard, Jack Scoville, Dakota Collins, Gabriel Garcia, Elliot Jacobson, and Jimmy Emos round up the field. But up front, Thomas Meigs in the Wheels America machine, bringing it to the line. He's going to burn it down for us here as they bring the top 5 to the front stretch here. Let's see if he can get it going here. See if he remembers how to do this. There it is. Thomas Meeks gonna burn it down here in Texas. As man, what a night for him. A few guys happy about this one as they get a great finish. And now let's bring them up one at a time. Let's hear from Brandon Perry in that PGR machine with a 5th place finish. Brandon Perry.
What's up?
What a night. You got top 5 here once again in the lime green machine. How do you feel?
Definitely, bittersweet night. I've got a lot going on off the track, so it's kind of hard to, it was hard to even focus tonight, to be honest, but I had a super fast car here tonight. Was running, P2 and 3 all night until that last incident there between me and Scoville. We'll have to look at it. If it was just a racing incident, just a racing incident, it happens. But I think after that, I just, lost a little bit of pace in the car, even after getting it fixed. It just didn't feel like the same, especially in 1 and 2. So, dropped out of the top 3. Robert Lawson had a great drive there at the end, and Jesse Erdman, too, especially made some passes on me to get in the top 5. So cheers to those guys. But yeah, I'm still pretty excited. I'll take the points. A top 5 is never anything to, be too upset about, especially in this league where there's a lot of, competitive drivers. So I'll take this top 5. I'll take the points. I believe I'm, P3 in the standings, overall season standings. So I believe these are some good points to carry me into next week.
All right, man. Well, great job here tonight. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching, cheer you on?
Yeah, definitely shout out. This race was for my dad. Go ahead and donate money to the ALS Foundation. Definitely wanted to put in a good drive for him tonight. Definitely on my mind. Go support the Jimmy Fund as well. Go donate them. I'm always driving for the Jimmy Fund and ALS Foundation. For the rest of my time as a driver, I'll be supporting those 2 causes. So if anybody could donate for those, I appreciate it. Big shout out to my spotter again tonight. Jamie Pugh came in and we got another top 5 together. We had some good strategy. Like I said, we had a top 3 car in there. We were really fast all night, so it's always good to have a spotter on board to help out with strategy calls and stuff like that. So big shout out to him. Shout out to his fiance Emily. I know she just lost her dog Brandy. I know what it's like to lose a dog. I lost my dog Bo in 2023. It was pretty devastating. So, this is a race for them as well. And shout out to the boys, in Prime Grid Racing. I appreciate the team. We almost had all 4 cars in the top 5 tonight. But Jesse, Ben, me, definitely in the top 5. So we'll take some good points in the team battle as well. So shout out to them and shout out to our sponsor, Wheels America, and good win by Thomas Meeks. We knew he'd have it in him tonight. He's a great drivers at this track. But I think that's pretty much it. So I'll let you go, and we'll catch you next week, Brandon. We appreciate all that you do, Brandon Smith, and all that Blackout Racing Network and our partnership with Blackout Racing Network and BRL, Blackout Racing League, and also YCD as well.
All right, man. Congrats and great job here tonight.
All right. Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you. That was Brandon Perry. And now let's hear from Jesse Erdman in the other PGR machine. See how he feels about this one. Jesse.
Yeah, I got
What
you.
a night. He got in the top 5 once again on a excruciating battle at the end of that with Benson. How is this one for you?
Yeah, it was fun. I probably shouldn't have pit there. I mean, especially, and I really shouldn't have got a speeding penalty, but, whatever. But it was a good finish despite my lack of judgment. So, but it was a fun race. Bence was putting up a good fight on the high line there. Took me a couple laps to kind of get around him, but he was running it was fun. Good fight.
All right, man. Well, you did it. You got top 5 here. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be cheering you on in that number 45 machine?
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to Meeks. It was a good win by him. He's showed up and kicked all our butts. But yeah, shout out to all the people out there watching. Shout out for the stream and then all to Brandon Perry and all the admins for their work. For dedication to our league.
All right, man. Well, congrats and great job here tonight at Texas.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. That was Jesse Urban. Now let's hear from driver of the Race Labs, Chevrolet Camaro, number 47, Robert Lawson. Let's hear from him next. Let's see if I can get him all the way up here. I guess I'm going to have to go down to another chat here. Let's bring him on in. Robert.
Hey.
What a night. You did it. You got in the top, on the podium here tonight in Texas. How do you feel about this one?
Really good. I didn't get a lot of practice. Had some problems with my race lab and stuff getting in, so I didn't have a whole lot of practice. But I kind of knew the line to run. I just had to perfect it going to the race. And a lot of people have problems with one, and that was my best spot. I mean, I could, if I hit it right, I could come on there really fast.
All right. Well, you did it. So, I mean, you brought something special here. You got on the podium here in Texas. Any shots you got to do for anybody that might be watching? Cheer you on in that number 47 machine.
Thank you, Jesus, for letting me race another day. I'd like to thank my teammates, Mike and Scott. Scott's brand new. Mike's brand new. Hopefully we can build a good relationship here. Good league. I'm having a lot of fun. You're a great announcer, too, by the way.
All right, man. Well, thank you for that. We can get you down to the guys. I'll be up down shortly, I'm sure. But great job here tonight, and congrats on a podium.
Hey, do me a favor, will you?
Sure.
Ask these guys how they like getting their butt beat by an old man.
I can't do that.
I'm just kidding.
All right, I'm going to get you down to the guys. Great job here tonight.
Hey, thanks.
Thank you. Robert Lawson, one of the oldest guys in the group. Ben Madden declined in the interview, of course, but if he was here, he'd say thank you to Wheels America and congrats to Thomas Meeks, and that Blackout Racing Network is the best. And now we move on to tonight's the man of the hour, driver of the Wheels America, number 55, Thomas Meeks. Let's hear from him. Thomas.
Hello.
What a night. You put that Wheels America machine on rails tonight. How's this one feel?
Feels awesome. It feels good to be back in Victory Lane. Yeah, the car was great. I guess I had my setup just dialed in, and I had no issues. I wasn't snapping loose on exit or entry, and the car stuck on 3 and 4 on the bottom, and in the bottom 1 and 2. But yeah, overall, it was a lot of fun. It was just, I mean, I know. I had fun. I don't know about these other guys. I put a bunch of them a lap down. I don't know if, they're probably upset with me. But, overall, I had fun.
Well, you did it, man. It was a home track race. Track experience, obviously, you have it. You know the line to run. You know how to make them stick. So, great job.
Thank you.
Any shots you got to do for anybody that may be watching, cheer you on.
Of course.
Except for Lando.
I'm going to shout out Lando because he's over here telling me I got to shout him out. So shout out to Lando.
I said no
shout
Lando.
Shout out to you. Shout out to BP letting me run this race. Shout out to Wheels America for sponsoring the Battle of the 55s. I guess this one came out up front, so we'll take 55. But overall, other than that, it was fun. Shout out to everybody, this league that let me come in here. And yeah, hopefully we can get back in here next season and have some fun with y'all.
All right, man. Well, great job here tonight. I'm going to get you down to the guys. I'll be down there a little bit probably because I'm sure we got some reviews to do.
Yeah.
But, man, great job.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was Thomas Meeks giving us a deal. No, Lando, I'm not going to shout you out. But Lando and Bednar's in the chat, everybody. Hopefully his kid's doing all right and all is well down in Texas. For everybody out there watching, stay tuned for tomorrow night. A little short track action at IRP with the Blackout Racing League, and it's coming soon to the network. You're going to see it right here. YCD is coming on board with a little bit of short track action. And also Monday night, it's coming back. That's right. Grand Prix Series is coming right back here to the network. in a different model car, the Williams FW31. Kind of a mid-90s throwbacks night. You will not want to miss that race at all, as it's going to go back to live again here, right from this network. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Shout out to my wife, Jenna, if she happens to be watching. Love her. Can't wait to spend time with her after the race. And all the fans in the stands, thank you for watching. Can't wait to see you guys again soon. I'll see you guys later.